Happy 4th of July, everybody. I hope that you're having a wonderful day. We here in America are celebrating the 4th of July today. I have got up early and came out here, and I've just been enjoying the beauty of my garden. I thought these morning glories were beautiful. Look what's down in that one. Just thought they were really beautiful. The hummingbirds and the bees have been loving them this morning. The color of them are beautiful. Try not to get my shadow in this morning. Everything is so pretty. I am sitting over here in the shade in my little secret garden area over here where it's really cool. The elderberries are right here, creating a little umbrella. I was sitting here thinking these elderberries were not here, and it was just a landscaped gardens across the front of the house. And Donald and I added these quite a few years ago. We always foraged our elderberries and went to family's property to get them, and then we decided we should put a few elderberry trees here on our property. And so the first place I put it, I ordered this and bought this. It's a European elderberry, but it's still the same kind of elderberry that I have in the back. But these I did purchase, and you know, they get huge and they spread quickly. So they're here making a little sanctuary area for me, and they've grown quite a bit. So they created some shade. I'm over here where the potting bench is. I have been working this morning on some little things that I have been propagating, just a few things, and just messing around the potting bench. We also have quite a bit of elderberries in the back, and those elderberries we foraged from family's property. We just dug those up. That's where we used to go pick those when we were foraging for the elderberries. But we put them in the backyard, and they have really grown there too, created quite a bit of shade, and they're help shading the back vegetable garden right now. But I was just looking and thinking about the garden. That's what you do when you start a garden and you grow it, and you grow it for many years. You think about all the things that it took you to get where you're at. Now, the garden is never ending for true gardeners. Now, some people they garden and it's just seasonal. But true gardeners garden all the time. Even if they're not gardening outside, then they've got little plants and things inside. I'm going ahead and harvesting some of these money tree plant seeds. You know, I've been wanting to harvest them for a few days now, but it's been wet. And I had to let them dry out before I could harvest. You can see how they look here. And if you let these fall, they'll come up right where you let them fall. I do have some things, I guess they call it self-planting when the seeds fall. Look, you can see all the green elderberries right here. Tons of elderberry this year. Tons of it. The tiger lilies are starting to bloom. Those day lilies that Donald bought me for my birthday that I hadn't got planted yet, they're still blooming. I'm going to go ahead and harvest these money plant seeds. Go ahead and get them all out because I don't need them to self-seed where they're at. My little snips that I got at Home Depot are working well. I'm just going to pile them right here and they can dry out in the sun a little bit before I take them out of their shell, their little husk, and store those. I don't see any more of them. I think I got the most of them. Some of them did break out of their little thing and plant some more seeds, so I still have not got the weeds pulled out of this flower bed. And today's a holiday. We have plans today. And I am just out here. I have to water some things like the hanging baskets and different potted plants that I have, because if I don't water them, I could lose them. It could get so hot and dry today that one day of missed watering could mean that I don't have my plants anymore. So I'd get out here early and try to get out here and water everything so that it has an adequate amount of water to hold till this afternoon. Now I've still got this bed is still looking good. I did pull some weeds this morning. I still have not got to this outer side here. Look at the ditch lilies. They are blooming, and they are blooming down here at the road too. You can see that the tiger lilies have finally bloomed. And these are the Turk's cap, and you can tell by the way the leaves curl under. And they're looking good right here in this side garden. That crepe myrtle is just growing as fast as it can. And then there's the pretty lilies, and these lilies are kind of semi-shade, so they're much brighter orange than the ones that's in the full sun. And they are pretty. I love that bright orange color. And you got some right over here. That Turk's cap lily is about the same color. I need to stake it up. It's quite tall, and it has more seeds there growing at each little leaf. So there's plenty of these still here. Which is making that end garden very pretty at this time of the year. It's beautiful. Middle garden's still looking good. I've got a bucket of water sitting right here so that I can come and it'll be the not room temperature, we're outside, but it'll be the same temperature as the plants so that when I pour that water on them, it's not going to give them any kind of shock. Right here's that bucket, and I keep a little dipper, and I water these hanging baskets as needed. I have noticed about several different kinds of pollinators this morning. There's the wood borer, the bumblebee, a honeybee, and even yellow jackets out here this morning pollinating these flowers. The zinnias are doing great. I was a little heavy-handed with the planting down there. I may have to separate some of those, but so far they're looking really good. I'm seeing these Queen Anne's lace. Mama calls them wild parsnips. I'm seeing these all over the side of the road. And I had the one stem to come back this year, and I'm excited about it. I pretty much am just out here enjoying the garden this morning, just doing the light watering, a little bit of gathering those money plant seeds, but I'm not really out here working. It's a holiday, and we have gotten invited to a cookout this afternoon, so I'm not wanting to exhaust myself with the gardening before we go there. I'm wanting to just kind of enjoy the day, take a holiday, and not do too much. But that's hard to do. I have shared with you before, you hear that gardeners don't sit, and they don't. They make beautiful sitting places usually in their garden where it looks like they retreat to, and some gardeners don't sit. But I'm trying my best to enjoy my garden in every way, and so I'm sitting this morning just out here enjoying this garden and enjoying the 4th of July, celebrating the wonderful flag and all that we went through to become and have this country, our ancestors, and just enjoying the country this year on the 4th of July, taking the time to celebrate why that holiday was created. And then it's full-blown summer, really, really hot out here, and already starting to get really muggy. But I'm looking forward to it today, looking forward to getting together with family, some of the family. It's so hard once your family grows up and goes separate ways. It's really hard to get together sometimes because everybody has plans and different things going on. But I have an opportunity to go and get together with some family. We had a birthday party here at the house for one of my little grandsons yesterday, and it was so much fun. His dad bought him a hamburger cake. I'll insert a picture of that. We had good food out there. They had a hamburger cake, and then they had ice cream and watermelon and just a variety of drinks out there because it was so hot. And they just jumped around and had a really good time for the birthday party. And then today we're celebrating July 4th. Most people have a little bit of extra time this week, but I know my husband is off of work for the 4th of July. And it's just an extra day to celebrate the country that we live in, the country that our relatives fought for, and many gave their life and limbs, and some of them their sanity to protect our country. And so July 4th is always a great day to celebrate it, to celebrate our independence and the all that our country is, all the greatness in it. And so we're doing that today. I'm out here just absorbing a little bit of the morning in this little secret garden spot. I hear a bird is starting to chirp. He thinks I'm talking to him. And these are some things I still have to plant, and I am propagating. I'm propagating some of this begonia right here. It is beautiful, and I don't have enough of it. So I took off a piece today, and I'm propagating that. Hopefully I can make some more and spread them around in different areas. Now I know the birds have been singing since 5 o'clock this morning, but right here in this area they're starting to pick up. They're just starting to eat, I guess, maybe, and fly around and feed their young, and so there's a lot of bird song around. I'm going to sit here and enjoy it. I'm going to drink my drink, and I'm just going to enjoy being here. I'm thankful. I've already thanked God this morning for this country and for everything this morning. So this is a great little place to have devotions right here and have prayer time in the morning. I don't always have prayer time here, but right now it's a good place to have it. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Thank you for joining me here at Much Ado About Something. I appreciate every one of you, and I'm glad when you come back. Like always, until next time.